welcome back in. First off, thanks for finding us again here on our YouTube channel. And today we're going to do a quick rip 2-box blaster of Topps Chrome Marvel Comics for 2026. These actually just hit last Friday. I found these out at Dick's Sporting Goods. So yeah, let's rip into them and see what we can get. It wants you, well, we're definitely going to get 2 exclusive Ray Wave parallels in each one of these boxes, but there are exclusive Fantastic Four anniversary inserts in here. There's some facsimile autographs of some of the superheroes, as well as some autographs from, I believe, artists. I could be wrong, but artists, and I think there's a couple surprise inclusions inside of this set. So yeah, it'd be pretty awesome if we hit something like that, but we'll see. I just want to check them out, see how they look at the artwork, and yeah, just have a little fun with the rip. So again, welcome in. Hit that like and subscribe, helps me out, helps out the channel. Definitely want to get some momentum going here on the channel. I myself am an artist, and I love cards for the artwork, and I do some custom artwork. You can see some stuff here in the background that I've done, and yeah, so in the future on the channel we're going to be doing some drawing together, just some cool card stuff, and yeah, a lot of retail openings. I don't really do hobby format stuff, but again, I just like to open up and see what we get. And I was pretty excited about this release. I grew up as a pretty big fan of comics, and actually the old Marvel Universe and X-Men sets from I forget what company it was. I want to say Upper Deck did Marvel Universe, and I think Impel did X-Men Series 1. So I have both of those sets complete. I think I opened those when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, back in the late 80s or probably early 90s at that point, and I still have them. And yeah, so maybe one day on the channel we'll go through some of that, look at some old vintage stuff that I have put away. But with that, let's get in to see what we got here straight away. Let's see what these things look like. Wow, those are cool. They look really sharp. I'm assuming this is an insert of Thor. Yeah, wow, these look really sharp. Definitely sharp. Let's check out the back. Yeah, this is an insert, so I guess this insert is called the Beyond, and this is the Thor variant. It is somewhat of it's definitely a refractor, so put that up there. And these look really sweet. Like, they're like glass. You could see me in the background filming, which is pretty cool. You could see the camera, which, yeah, this is pretty cool. These are really sweet. The artwork on these is just really awesome. And there's Maestro with his Captain America shield. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, these are probably just gonna stay in my collection. I do list some stuff on eBay, so perhaps some of this stuff will go up on eBay, but I like them a lot, and it's like I want to sleeve up every single card because they're just, to me, each one is a piece of artwork. And I know these things are printed to the moon, but you know. Wow, that's another cool one. But meanwhile, Eddie as Carnage. That's pretty awesome. Look at how that just refracts. Sweet looking card. Wow. Good job, Topps. I don't see any, like, the QC on this looks okay. You know, I've been opening some Topps Chrome Platinum from 2025, and some of the cards are just really dinged up with some really bad print lines. So these look actually pretty sweet. There's Ghost Rider. Wow. These are just awesome cards. So yeah, again, I know these came out last Friday now, and I was like, I want to get a couple boxes, and I don't think the megas are out yet, and I don't know what the megas are going to offer in terms of, you know, exclusives or any sort of variant. I haven't really looked into that, but if they do offer something exclusive, I might try to grab one. I don't know. I haven't looked up how many cards are in the set, but so here's our first Ray Wave, and we got Mr. Hercules here. These are sharp, and they look sweet in the way Ray Wave. Still have some of that mirrored look, but not as much. Well, he has his cape sort of stretches out some in the background, but these are sweet. The lizard. Wow. These are just awesome. I can't get over how sharp these are. Wow. Sunspot. What an awesome looking card. Wow. All right. I'm happy that I found these in a while. Like I said, I was out. I wanted to get a box or two. I went into I won't say the name of the store, but it's a comic book store here in the Northeast, and it has some multiple locations. They're starting to move into shopping malls. You could probably make the, if you're a comic fan or into TCG and Pokemon, you'll probably figure out which store I'm talking about, but I don't want to put them on blast too much. But yeah, they marked up they marked these up like $10. So instead of the $40 retail price, they were $50, and I said I'm not paying the extra $10 for that. I don't like when retail shops do that kind of stuff. But this is sweet. This is a Moon Knight Refractor. Just a great shimmer and shine. I wonder what these cards will grade at. Everything so far looks sharp, and you will get the notice when they are, you know, refractor. But in these sets, it's, you know, it's not hard to figure out which is, you know, which is a refractor. Just putting them together, looking at them. My Ultron, sweet. Night Drifter, and that is so. And then here's another cool thing, and I'll sleeve this up. This is his first appearance, so this is technically like a rookie card for this character, which is pretty cool that they're doing that. So get a closer look at that little badge there. First appearance for Night Drifter. It would have been cool to get that in like a refractor or a Ray Wave, but yeah. Yeah. Pretty sweet. And the last card of that pack, America Chavez. Just love Marvel's artwork. I mean, just just to me, it's like a staple of just artwork of the last 75 years, however long they've been doing their thing. I know they're Disney now, and you know, people have some thoughts about that, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Mr. Cage, there he is. Deathlock, love it. Man Thing, it's one of my favorite guys. So sweet. And there's Cosmic Ghost Rider. Nice. Nice. 3 packs left in this box. You get a lot of cards per box, which is pretty sweet. So, still haven't found a Fantastic Four Anniversary card. I know in a lot of the rips that I've seen of this, a lot of the same card was coming out, so I don't really know how many are in that subset. But yeah. Oh wow! And as this I have not seen. That is sweet. Wow. That's a really sweet card. Let's put these down. Silver Surfer. All the different comic excerpts behind him. They did an amazing job on these cards. Wow. Tops. Way to go. You redeemed yourself after Platinum Anniversary. Another thing I like to do, if you haven't seen other things on the channel, I like to do like quality videos. I like to look at certain cards, especially new releases, go over how some of the cards look. This one I'm not really doing that too much. It's just showing these off. But, you know, so look for that on the channel as well, where we just, you know, look at some, you know, potential issues, what we think they would grade at. I do a lot of unboxings of different stuff that I get, like mail call stuff. So I'll take Thor off for now and put Surfer up there. But yeah, so and then we'll take time, you know, during those videos to go through and look at some quality. So if you're into that kind of thing with cards like I am, definitely keep an eye out on the channel. Again, subscribe and you'll get updates when we release new videos. But yeah, so here's Gambit. It's a sweet card, throwing the playing cards out. Just classic artwork. This is just classic Lady Henrietta. That is sweet. Wow. Nice. So yeah, I mean, hang out with me for the next few minutes and we'll go through these next 2 packs and another box of this. And again, like, I'm not expecting big pulls or anything out of here, but you know, it's just a cool set to open. If you're a fan of cards, if you're a fan of card art or artwork or comics, you know, these cards are pretty sweet. Here's Silence. All right, 2 more packs left in this box. I still have one more Ray Wave to get. I don't know what they're doing in terms of numbered cards. We'll see. Did we pull anything here? Oh, so there is the other Ray Wave. There's Professor X on the Ray Wave. And again, these Ray Waves are pretty sweet. Not, you know, of course it's a Ray Wave, so you're not going to get that same mirror, but you're going to get that. No, you still have the mirror on it. It's just a great, just awesome. Look great. Look really sharp. Null. Here's Jeff the Landshark. There he is. Rescued by Gwenpool, who adopted him as her beloved pet. Showcased his commitment to Gwenpool. Nah, it's a sweet, cool card. Sorry if I keep hitting the camera. And here's Scarlet Witch. Awesome. Alright, last pack in this first box. Sorry for some of the technical difficulties earlier. Still getting this launch, still getting it, you know, right. Here's another America Chavez. This will be a refractor of America Chavez. It's pretty sweet. Again, that refractor shine is really nice on these. And again, you have your refractor. Right off of that is Dark Gwenpool, and this is a first edition of her. That's a pretty nice one. Couple first editions in a row coming up, but there's Dark Gwenpool. And Glitch, first edition Glitch. Very sweet. Behind that, we have Hallows Eve, which is an awesome card. Oh man, these are awesome cards. Cool. All right, let's get into box number 2. Let me move these piles over a little bit. Get box number 2 open, ready to go. Actually, I want to keep one of these boxes, so I'm gonna open it from the bottom. So I hope everyone had a good, safe 4th of July holiday. Happy birthday to everybody in America. Hope everyone was safe, whether you partied or were out driving around. I know we had some pretty bad storms up here in New York, so sort of put a damper on a lot of the firework and holiday plans, but it was still a good day overall. I think there was pretty bad storms across the Northeast, so if that affected you, I hope everyone is safe and everything went well. Your fireworks went well. No one blew off any fingers. Never a fun thing. If you did, I'm sorry. Try to be a little safer next time. Oh, we got a numbered card of Dragonfire. 298 of 399. That is a sweet looking card. Wow. Love that. And that's a first edition too. Get her let's get her a sleeve and a top loader. Dragonfire. I spend a lot of time top loading, and I figured on the video I'm not going to top load. I mean, I did get some cards that I do want to top load, and like I said, these cards are so nice that I feel like I want to top load every single card. Of course, I'm not going to do that, but got some little mark. There we go. 298, 399. Dragonfire, first edition. Sweet. Let's find out about her. It's awesome. That's cool. Very cool. So she's a hometown girl to me. New York City. All right. Take this one off. That meanwhile too, that from the first box, that is a refractor. That insert. We didn't get a good look at that, but Eddie Brock is Carnage. And this was another insert. I like that. All right. Second pack of box number 2. Again, if you're liking the video and you made it this far, thank you. Hit that like and subscribe down below. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a lot of cool things on the channel. Try to do some things a little out of the normal. We'll talk a little more about each product. We'll look at some quality. We'll do some drawing. We'll have a good time. Make it a little different. It's Icons Wolverine. Sweet, another nice refractor on there. Take Moon Knight down. I'll put Wolverine up. Speaking of Wolverine, I am super stoked about the new Wolverine video game that's coming out in September. Yeah, just I don't really have too many words to say other than I am really excited. It looks like it's going to be pretty epic. Oh, you know, I didn't go through that pack. Let's go through that pack before I open the next one. She-Venom. Kingpin. And I like how so far I got 2 boxes. I'm assuming they're out of the same case, so I was hoping that I wouldn't see like same collations, being that there's not a lot of like hits out of this set, but I'm happy that I haven't really seen too much of a collation. I haven't gotten any doubles so far. Strong guy. And let me know down below what you think of the set. If there's anything that I'm missing in here that I passed up that could be something of note. There's Gwenpool. It's just a really awesome card. And there he is. There's my guy, the Hulk. Always a fan of the Hulk. Thought this corner looked soft, but it was all right. Sweet. And this is like a really cool set too, like for kids who perhaps, you know, their parents were fans of Marvel growing up, like me, and you know, it's a good way to introduce them, especially if they're card collectors, to introduce them to Marvel as well. Here's Captain Britain on the Ray Wave. That's our first Ray Wave of the box. It's a pretty sweet one. Captain Britain. Throg, there he is. You know, another thing that these cards remind me of is a few years back, I was really big into the mobile game Marvel Contest of Champions, and I think some of these characters, some of these newer one-off characters appear in the game. I haven't been on in a while, but something tells me that this guy may be in that. Sweet card. Throg. Iceman. Like it. And Rapid. First edition. Put her down there. Alright, got 4 more. Again, a lot of cards in these boxes, so it's worth the $40 to me. Even though you're not getting hits, it's worth it if you're a fan of, you know, the artwork and Marvel and the comics itself. I know they did a Marvel Universe release, and you know, I think it was more movie related. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the Marvel movies. I'm more of a fan of the comics. Luna Snow Refractor, like it. It's awesome. It's K-pop star, like it. Very cool. And again, you get your refractor notice down there. Spider-Man 2099. I remember when this first, I'm pretty sure I have the first edition of Spider-Man 2099. When it hit, it was a pretty big deal. Early 1990s. Omega Red, one of my favorite characters from Marvel Contest of Champions. And first edition of the Ultimate Daredevil. Nice. Alright. Oh no, we have 4 more. So let me know down below if you bought any of this, what your thoughts are on the set. If you think this is something that I don't know, it's just a throwback to me of just, you know, of years past. Like I said, opening that Marvel Universe set that I think it was Upper Deck. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. But it just reminds me of that for some reason. Really like it. Abomination, Black Widow. Sweet. And Shocker. Now we got the FIFA World Cup going on. Hope everyone's enjoying that. We did a soccer opening on here as well. There's a video up if you're into soccer. Check that out. We're gonna have some more soccer. I ordered a retail of FIFA World Cup Mega. That's gonna be coming in soon, so we'll do an opening of that. We did an opening already of FIFA Mega. We did a blaster, and it was pretty cool. It was a pretty sweet set. Here it is, Invisible Woman. So I am lucky because every time I only watched a few videos of this, but every time I watched a video of this, I saw the same card coming out. And I believe it, I'm trying to think who it was from the Fantastic Four, but it was pretty consistent. And I was like, oh, if I'm going to get the same insert in every box, that's going to sort of stink. But so far, we're good. We got Invisible Woman and Silver Surfer, which is awesome. All right, two more packs in the rip. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you made it this far, thank you so much for checking us out. Hit that like and subscribe. And if you're doing content as well, let me know, and I will shoot you a like and subscribe. And like I've talked about in my other videos, you know, this hobby, we all got to help each other out, especially yeah, I mean, with anything and everything, we're all in it together, and it's what makes it enjoyable to me when you have people that are really kind and generous with information and knowledge when it comes to collecting, and whether it's comics or trading cards or sports cards. You know, there's a wealth of knowledge out there, and if you have knowledge, share it with your fellow collectors. It'll be very much appreciated. Here we go. We got a Gambit on the Ray Wave. I like that. Here's Rogue. Pretty apropos following Gambit. Very cool. The Enchantress. It's like, I don't want to stop opening these cards. And there's Magic. Probably my favorite character from Marvel Contest of Champions. The younger sister of Colossus, Liana Rasputin, belonged to have powers of her own. Yeah, very cool. She is one of the New Mutants. Cool. Sorry. Last pack of the rip. Again, thanks, guys. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe. Had fun doing this. Hope you had fun watching. Ooh, the Spider-Man 2099 refractor. So I think we got 2 or 3 refractors in this box. If that's what they're spitting out, that's pretty awesome. Because they're just, you know, refractors are highly sought after if you want to move some of the stuff that you open, if you're not into it. If you're just opening it to then, you know, sell and further fuel your hobby and your addiction to opening cards, that's awesome too. So if that's the case, you're getting, you know, you'll be able to piece this out and you know, keep your habit alive, which is pretty cool. I'm probably going to hold on to these for a little while. But again, I don't know. We'll see. We do have an eBay channel. The link is in the description. And definitely go and check what we have out there. Nothing too high value, just, you know, onesie, twosies, some dollar bin stuff. There's some other cool stuff out there. But you know, Human Torch, Captain Marvel. And again, no dupes from the boxes, which is pretty sweet. And last but not least is Werewolf by Night. Such an awesome card. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for sticking with us. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.